Hello there everybody, it's Tigitar here, and welcome back to another Terraria video. We are here for another episode on our Summoner Only character, and I've been doing a couple things here. I've been sprucing up some things around our base. I kind of filled out our little tunnel to the left of our base that leads underground. Added some critters in here, made it look more alive, and I also upgraded our arena so it's not just that plain old wooden platform anymore. It's got some platforms, but it's also got some gray bricks and stuff on it too. So for this little area down here, actually one of you suggested to me a little while ago that I kind of spruce it up and try to make it feel more alive and luscious, and so I thought that was a really good idea. It took me a little bit to get around to it though, but I finally did a little bit earlier. It's mostly just like flower walls, and then there's a little bit of just stone wall and a few planked walls mixed in as well, and of course these little gaps in the flowers as well. I think those are actually what really makes the whole thing kind of work, especially during the day. A lot of light is let in through these holes in the background, and so it actually works pretty nice. And I threw just a handful of critters. We got an owl, squirrel, turtle in here, and then some dragonflies and a couple butterflies as well in their jars. I used a few pieces of large bamboo wall and painted them brown for little support pillars where the tunnel shrinks down a little bit. And then I kind of made a little section over here for blocking off the rest of the cave that continues downward. So we have easy access down there when we want it, but it's kind of blocked off for so that it looks more complete, I guess, instead of just having this end lead out to an empty cave all bland like. But yeah, I like this little area. I think it adds to our base quite nicely. And then of course our arena over here. I always hate just flat platform arenas. I really like using blocks and making them a little bit thicker, a little bit beefier, and so I did some of that, but I didn't do it entirely out of solid blocks because it is nice to be able to drop down through them like this. So what I did is just have 3 main block platform sections, and then, well, I guess block slab sections, and then platform sections between them, so that we still have the ability to sort of drop down and maneuver around a little bit, but we have the much more appealing look of solid blocks as well. I just used a mix of gray brick and stone slabs, and then I supported them with planked walls surrounded by wooden fences for 3 support pillars for each little platform section. And I think it actually came out pretty cool. They're really simple support pillars, but they work quite well actually. And of course I can still plant and cut down trees down here as well. There's enough space down here for all the trees to grow, so that's pretty nice. And having the support pillars be entirely background walls in the fences and the planked walls, the trees can grow in front of them no problem, so that's pretty nice. I also got the traveling merchant to sell us dynasty wood while working on this, which was awesome because I love the dynasty furniture, especially the lighting. So I have some candles down at the top of the support pillars, and then I use dynasty lamps as the main lighting across the rest of the arena up here. I have campfires and heart lanterns at each slab, so we have plenty of those to go around. And then in the center here, I put our Bast statue down. We only have one though, so I balanced it out with a couple of pots on the other side. And I decided just to throw in a mini crafting area here too, because while I was working on it, it was nice to be able to craft the gray bricks if I need, or walls or whatever else. And then I put these 2 stair pieces up above that will serve as our banner hanging area. So I already have a few banners hung up here, and we can keep adding to it as we get more. And as we fill these up, we can just add more around, I'm sure. Of course, we can also hang a ton of banners underneath here as well. So there's lots of space for banners as we go along. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with this. I think it's a pretty neat setup, and we'll probably be using it quite a bit into the future. So that's pretty awesome. I've been thinking about a area to display our relics / trophies, however. And as I mentioned earlier, I think it'd be cool to do like a pyramid desert themed temple thing over here next to our base. And so I think that might be the next project that I want to work on this world. I actually went over to our desert here and blasted out a whole bunch of sand and got some sandstone as well. So I got the materials prepared for that project. I also happened to find an underground house right into the desert as I was blasting, and actually got an ancient chisel from there. So we got an ancient chisel now, which is awesome. It'll speed up mining and digging and everything else. And one of the things that'll speed up is mining hellstone, which I've got my obsidian skin potion and a mining potion prepared. And I think that right away we should go get to that, and we can upgrade from our flink staff to an imp staff. I think that would be an awesome idea. We should have everything we need at that point to easily take on Skeletron, and maybe that would be the next thing that we try to do here. So let's head down and see what we can find down there. It shouldn't take long at all to get the hellstone, because we only need it for the imp staff and the pickaxe. I guess we could make a molten ham axe if we wanted. Of course, the other thing we still need to handle before too long will be the goblin invasion. And since that screw up at the beginning where we had the invasion but I couldn't fight it, we might have to go out and fight some goblin scouts to get the summoner for it. And then we can get our goblin tinkerer in, and that would be great. We actually have pretty crazy mining speed with the mining potion plus the ancient chisel, and hopefully our flinxes can fend off the hordes, and our pickaxe may be able to just block most of these fireballs, and we can just dig away here. It should only take a couple minutes, really. Probably won't even use the entire obsidian skin potion. Oh, you know, seeing that lava, that hell butterfly up to the right there reminds me we should also probably get enough hellstone to upgrade our bug net, so we can catch those guys. That would also be something else we need. Getting up there, just hit the 200 mark on our hellstone. Seems like usually you can get 500 to 600 out of one obsidian skin potion, and it looks like we're about on track for that. Honestly, I'm probably only gonna take like 300 for now. There's not really any reason to get more at this point. Okay, we got over 300 hellstone now. So I think that's going to be plenty. Just going to finish this little patch, and I think we'll be good to go. Alright, let's head back. Alright, we should have plenty of hellstone here. We already got our hellforge from earlier to make our obsidian armor. Alright, our imp staff, 22 summon damage. It's an intense one, which is not bad. I just noticed that we still have 20 max mana. What we also have is a bunch of stars that I've collected from various building projects around. We can go ahead and put our flink staff away in our old weapons. I think it'd be cool to build a little display area for our past weapons. We can display all of the whips and summons that we've used there. I think that would be really neat as well. So I think that's another project that I want to do. Maybe we could even fit it in with our relic temple over this way. That might be cool if we could do that. Okay, back to crafting our hellstone things. Let's get a lava-proof bug net. We need a molten pickaxe, an unpleasant one, not bad. And we do still have plenty for a molten ham axe, so maybe I'll just do that, and it'll save an inventory spot for us for now. I should probably just make some mana stars to get us up to max mana. There we are, max 200. I think we might be ready to take on Skeletron one more time. And here we go, now we're good. We can make plenty of iron skins as we need. Oh, that reminds me of another thing we gotta do. Get our herb farm up and running. We haven't even done anything with that. Okay, it sounds like it's nighttime. The old man, I wonder why he's standing out here. Oh, there he goes, he's going inside. I actually want to talk to him before he walks in. That way I don't have as far to run after we summon him. Alright, I think we're good to go here. Let's summon the curse, and then I'll have to just drink our potions. And yeah. Okay, we already took a... Holy cow, we already took a beating again. My gosh. Okay, well, maybe I can stabilize the situation here. Hopefully. We gotta kill his hands. We have actually really good damage going. I'm happy about that. My only concern now is going to be just being able to dodge him out for long enough. Okay, without the Shield of Cthulhu, this fight is actually way more difficult than I'm used to. I'd say, oh gosh, I'd say for Skeletron, the Shield of Cthulhu is my most used. Oh my gosh, no, a star just killed his hand. Oh my gosh, that's honestly like, oh shoot, we're gonna die too. Man, that's so funny. Honestly, it's worse for us too, because, oh my gosh, yeah, I'm just dying there. I'll have to update the death counter for that one. I should have just recalled out of there, but I wanted to talk about that. Having just one hand die early is actually kind of bad, because then he starts shooting skulls, and you still can't really damage his actual skull because he has his other hand up. However, it looked like his other hand died shortly afterwards, so I don't know what happened. But we do have to make a little adjustment on the death count here. Up to number 4. Oh no, that's not good. The other thing is, usually I have Spectre boots by now from buying rocket boots from the Goblin Tinkerer, but since we don't have the Tinkerer yet, I don't have those. And those would also help a bunch in improving our mobility. Oh, another thing that happened while I was building this is there was at least one blood moon. There might have been more. And I did manage to pick ourselves up a money trough. So we got our nice piggy bank upgrade. So that's great. I was sure I left it. Oh, here it is. Yeah, I'm just blind. Okay, we got our water candle in our furniture. And let's head over here and put it down, and we can hopefully get a few goblin scouts without too much trouble here. I should also probably summon our imps back up here. Water candle is placed down, and now we just have to wait for a couple of scouts. Well, so far the scouts are not doing a good job of finding their way here. I haven't seen a single one yet. Maybe I should try over at our ocean pylon instead. Try the other side of the map. And there we go, look. We already got one right here. One piece of tattered cloth already down. I actually can't remember how much we need. I think it might be like 10 or something tattered cloth for the battle standard. Oh, and we got the traveling merchant here today as well. We'll have to see what he's got. Still really need a life form analyzer, among a few other things actually. Come on boys, where you at? Oh, there's one down here. Our second one. And he only dropped one tattered cloth as well. Luckily, it's pretty fun killing guys with this whip, because this has taken a little while. It's been over half the day now. And I do want to check with the traveling merchant before he leaves, so honestly, it might be a good idea to head back there right now. We're right next to our pylon anyway. Okay, an ammo box, not very useful for summoner run. Unless I'm missing something. I'm pretty sure that this doesn't work for like fishing bait. It doesn't make it less likely that you'll use up your fishing bait. Let's check with Joe over here just to see how much we actually need. Okay, it is 10, but we still got a little bit of time. We can maybe find a few more scouts out and about. So there's 7 out of 10, so I'm guessing 2 more scouts would do it, although we might need 3. Alright, it sounds like nighttime just hit. So let's head back and jump over to the dungeon once again. I really feel like we should be able to beat him. I think I just suck. Drink our potions and summon the curse, baby. Alright, we actually got out without taking damage that time. Of course, I immediately get slapped in the face by his hand, but that's okay. Oh, I get slapped in the face a couple more times. I really need to remember to use our blizzard in a bottle. Oh gosh. Gosh, dang it. Wow, we are taking so much damage. It's crazy. My gosh, I cannot fight Skeletron without my Shield of Cthulhu by the looks of it. Well, not with that attitude anyway. Oh my gosh. Yeah, without having the dash, it's just so hard to get around him. Oh my gosh. I'm so reluctant to recall. I should have recalled a long time ago, but dang it, dude. Our damage is crazy. Like, it's really good damage to his hands there. Like, we had both of them pretty close to down, but I just cannot stay alive. I don't know what it is. Well, better update the the side one more time. We got the double whammy right here. I guess it's back to bed till we can fight more scouts. Oh man, I forgot to summon our imps again. I'm starting to wonder if it really is better to be in the jungle for farming tattered cloth, or if we want to be in the forest or the ocean, because the jungle spawn rates are increased by a lot, but it seems like most of them are just the jungle enemies. So it's hard to say whether or not it's actually more efficient. We only need 3 more cloth, and I haven't seen a single scout yet on this day. Goblins are slacking a bit with their scouting expeditions. Gotta say, they're not gonna know what I'm up to. Oh, here we go. Here's one of them. Can we get 2? Hey, we got 2, so okay, we only need 1 more for sure now. Okay, here he is. Sweet. And we probably have enough time today. We could even try to fight those guys. Here we go, the Goblin Battle Standard. Awesome. It's kind of lame that this is the only thing that you can craft with the tattered cloth. Alright, let's just, let's get these guys on their way here. And we can use our fancy new arena and hopefully take them out. I'm thinking it won't be too much trouble. Our imps are actually going to be a big help. They're super good against goblins. And I may as well just add a couple more of these banners to our collection here. Alright. Anytime I'm expecting them to arrive now. Alright, and there it is. Let's see. If we can just keep the archers from shooting their arrows, we'll pretty much be untouchable, I think. And it's looking like it won't be bad at all, actually. It would be awesome if we could find the Tinkerer pretty quick. Yeah, so the Fire Imp plus the Snapthorn do pretty dang well against the goblins, I gotta say. Oh wow, we already killed 50 goblin archers. It didn't feel like we've already killed 50 of one of the goblins. Alright, we almost got him here. Looks like just a couple more guys and we'll be out of here. So that's quite good. There we go. There we go. So that was really quick, actually. So we did get a warrior and a archer banner. And wow, we actually got 2 harpoons. Here we are. Banners placed. And let's just jump down our elevator and see if we can't come across that Tinkerer real quick here. Now, I don't want to take too much time because I do still want to try to get another Skeletron fight in tonight. Wow, this is a super long minecart track. Oh, we haven't even been to the end of this. This took us to the underground desert and then we stopped. I forgot about this. Wow, so we actually have a bunch of resources here that are uncollected yet. Oh, there's the Terrarian Gothic painting. We gotta find the goblin soon then, right? Here we go. And it's just a pretty boring gold chest, that's for sure. Time to go back the other way. Hey, look, here we go. He's right next to the elevator. Trogum. Let's call him Trogum. That sounds okay. Let's move that guy in here, and since it's nighttime, he'll teleport in there, so that's good. Oh man, he was on fire? Good thing we moved him in. He must have like wandered down the elevator or something. Oh man, that would have been unfortunate. Okay, we need rocket boots, and we need the workshop. And that's all for now. And oh, look at this. We even have a little spot to put our workshop. We're gonna lose our warding Hermes boots for arcane specter boots. Well, honestly, I don't know if that's gonna help us or not. Because dying is our main problem. Here we go. Specter boots away. Yeah, we can fly much higher with our wings now. So maybe it'll help. We don't have that much time, but I really want to try it. Come on. Bring it on, Skeletron. I just have to figure out how to fix my movement to compensate for not having the shield. Okay, so we just got to keep whipping his hands. Okay, I got a really lucky dodge from our Brain of Cthulhu there. I just flew right through his skull. Maybe that's what I've been needing to do. I just need to rely on my Brain of Cthulhu to dodge all of his attacks. How could I have overseen that? Okay, so maybe I'm starting to see that if as he flies towards me faster, I can sort of dodge out underneath him the opposite way instead of trying to outrun him, which I can't do without the Shield of Cthulhu. Okay, this is going a lot better now. I'm not sure that the, oh shoot. Dang it, I tried to drop under him there, but that was a really bad idea. Alright, we almost have his hands down though. We almost have his hands down. And then hopefully we can finish it off. Okay, one hand is down. The skulls are flying. The second hand is down too. Okay, so now, oh my gosh. I just have to not get, oh, okay, we got the dodge off, which might have saved our lives there. Okay, I just gotta take it slow. Holy cow, without the Shield of Cthulhu, I feel like I'm just like blundering around everywhere. Holy cow. I didn't really think about the Skeletron's fight specifically for attempting it without the shield, but it's crazy how much different it is for me. Oh wow, that skull hurt a lot. And we still got a little bit of time, so we might be able to do this. We don't have that much time though. I see the moon starting to go down. I think we have the damage to do this. It's just a question of if I can stay alive now. Okay, I'm starting to figure out how to get the fly around even without our shield on. Okay, here he comes. I think we might just do this. I think we might do it. But wow, without the shield, again, I cannot stop talking about how much harder this is. Like, normally Skeletron's one of the easier bosses for me. I guess I've just gotten so used to it with the shield that it feels... Oh! That skull almost knocked me way too close to him there. That would have been quite bad. It's also tricky though, I guess, with the whip, because I have to stay close enough to him to hit him. Hey, there we go! Our imps took him out for us. Awesome! Okay, we finally did it. That was like 4 attempts or something crazy. Wow. But yeah, I was starting to say maybe that the range of the whip had a little something to do with the difficulty, but I'm probably just trying to come up with excuses at this point. Sweet. So we finally got our treasure bag. Unfortunately, we aren't going to be able to use the bone glove. It does not do summon damage, so I'm not going to use this, although it is a really nice accessory. However, I don't think that's going to be as big of a handicap as not having the Shield of Cthulhu. Awesome. It's crazy, like, the Brain of Cthulhu, I fought just perfectly fine without the shield, but I never really realized how much I used the Shield of Cthulhu against Skeletron. Now we have access to the dungeon. We can find the mechanic now, and more importantly, for Summoner, we can kill Angry Bones and get bones for our next whip. And more importantly than that, we have access to tons and tons of books. I'm not planning on exploring the whole dungeon right now, but I just want to get enough bones to maybe make a cool whip. Well, actually not a cool whip, that's not till quite a bit later. But the Spinal Tap, which is a neat whip, let's say that. Alright, first gold chest and an alchemy table here. That's awesome. Oh, that reminds me, the other thing we really need from here is a bewitching table. That's another thing that we really do need to pick up. Alright, we already have 2 gold keys, actually. Let's see what's in here. A cobalt shield, cool. One of the few items that we'll actually, like, need. Oh, sweet, here's a mechanic. Hello there. Terra, awesome. I'll just let her move into her house, although I hope we have a house available for her. Might have to kick somebody else out temporarily. And then we can go ahead and get our wiring going. So that will be quite awesome. Uh-oh. There went Tara. Shoot. Holy cow, another gold key. We're getting so many golden keys right off here. That's crazy. Oh, here's the big brain play. I'm putting a copper bar on the spikes so we don't have to stand on the spikes. And it's just a blue moon. I guess if I could find a bewitching table, I think that's really all that I kind of want from here. At this point, that's probably about all that we'll be able to use. Oh, sweet. Speaking of that, right in the middle here, right next to the jungle chest, we will definitely need to locate our desert chest in here at some point, but I might be able to do that later. I just realized I did the classic dungeon mistake of putting my gold keys away in the piggy bank when I unloaded everything. Okay, our gold keys. There we go. We got 5 of them here. And we also have a bunch of casters coming in. Wow. Get those guys out of here. I don't think that there's anything else we can really get from these chests. And one last chest. Actually, there's another chest sitting here. I don't really have a reason not to pick up these chests. Just having the gold chests for storage rooms is honestly not bad. I see that water bolt there, but what are we going to do with it besides just put it in a chest? So let's call that good. 50 more books, a few more water candles. That's pretty nice, actually. And we have some stuff to get organized now. Okay, and here we go. We can make the spinal tap. 55 cobwebs and 90 bones. So, ow, that's actually a lot more bones than I expected. There we go. We actually only have enough bones for one of them. We have some jungle spores left over, and we do have some tissue samples left over as well. Take our bones and spores and tissue samples and go ahead and get ourselves a void bag. And since we defeated Skeletron now, we could also pick up a safe from the merchant here. So that's probably worth doing, actually. It's not too expensive at all. And we'll have one of those on hand. And we will soon have a void bag on hand as well. So our inventory is going to have some major upgrades. Probably want to have a void vault. Maybe I could just replace the glass kiln with it. I think maybe one last thing that we can do here before we end the episode for today. Reforge our spinal tap here and also our snapthorn, come to think of it, since we don't have a modifier on that. Let's see. Okay, the snapthorn is super cheap to reforge. That's pretty nice. A large one isn't really going to do us too much. I'll just stick with Ruthless for now. That's not bad. And a Hurtful Spinal Tap. I think we can do a little bit better than that. Maybe not, though. A Savage one. Let's go with that. Our Imp Staff. I could reforge the Imp Staff, but it already has damage on it, so it's... Honestly, I'm not too worried about it. And let's see. Yes, we have an Aiglet of the Wind and also an Aglet in here. We do have Ice Skates in here also. So we can go all the way up to Frostbark Boots, actually. So with that, I think I'm going to call the episode here. The song of the episode is Beach Calm by Wally Gagel and Zandy Berry, or something like that anyway. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you have an awesome rest of your day.